Rosie O'Donnell opens up about emotional reunion with daughter after 10 years. Hook. What happens when a decade of silence finally comes to an end? After 10 long years without a meaningful conversation, comedian and television personality Rosie O'Donnell has revealed that she recently shared an emotional and heartfelt talk with her daughter. The deeply personal moment has surprised fans and sparked conversations about forgiveness, family, and second chances. Was this the beginning of healing after years of distance? Or is it simply one important step in a much longer journey? Stay with us as we break down everything Rosie shared, what led to this emotional reunion, and why this story is touching so many people around the world. Intro. Welcome back to the channel. If you enjoy the latest celebrity news, inspiring stories, and entertainment updates explained in a clear and engaging way, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss our newest uploads. Now, let's get into today's emotional story. Rosie O'Donnell has spent decades in the public eye. She's known as a comedian, actress, television host, author, and outspoken personality. Throughout her successful career, she's also been open about the joys and struggles of raising her family. But behind the spotlight, one chapter of her personal life remained especially painful, a strained relationship with one of her daughters that lasted for nearly 10 years. Now, Rosie says something remarkable has happened. The reunion. According to Rosie, she recently had what she described as the first truly meaningful conversation with her daughter in almost a decade. Rather than focusing on old arguments or assigning blame, Rosie spoke about the emotional significance of simply being able to communicate again. She explained that hearing her daughter's voice and having an honest conversation meant more than words could express. For many families, long periods of separation can feel permanent. Misunderstandings, emotional pain, and life's unexpected twists sometimes create walls that seem impossible to break down. Rosie's story reminds us that even after many years, meaningful conversations can still happen. The difficult years. The relationship between Rosie and her daughter has faced public attention over the years. Family disagreements occasionally became headlines, making an already difficult situation even more challenging. Living through private family struggles while millions of people are watching can add enormous pressure. Despite those challenges, Rosie has repeatedly expressed love for all of her children. Although there were years of distance, she has often said that being a mother remains one of the most important parts of her life. Many parents can relate to the heartbreak of seeing relationships with their children become strained. No matter how successful someone becomes professionally, family relationships often carry the deepest emotional impact. Why this moment matters. Rosie didn't present the recent conversation as a fairy tale ending. Instead, she described it as a meaningful beginning. That distinction is important. Healing broken relationships rarely happens overnight. Trust usually takes time to rebuild. Both sides often need patience, understanding, and a willingness to listen. By speaking openly about this conversation, Rosie offered a realistic perspective. She acknowledged the emotional weight of the moment without pretending that every problem had suddenly disappeared. Sometimes progress isn't measured by solving everything at once. Sometimes it's simply measured by picking up the phone. Fans react. News of Rosie's emotional update quickly spread across social media. Many fans expressed happiness that mother and daughter had finally spoken again. Others shared personal stories about reconnecting with family members after years of silence. Some commented that Rosie's honesty could inspire other families to reach out before more time passes. Many viewers praised her willingness to discuss such a personal topic publicly. Others appreciated that she focused on hope instead of resentment. The story became larger than celebrity news. For many people, it became a reminder that reconciliation is possible, even when relationships seem beyond repair. The lesson about family. Family relationships are often complicated. Misunderstandings can grow over time. Pride, hurt feelings, and lack of communication sometimes create emotional distance that lasts for years. But stories like Rosie's highlight an important truth. One conversation can change everything. It may not erase the past. It may not instantly fix every problem. But it can create a path toward healing. Experts often say that honest communication is one of the first steps in rebuilding trust. Listening without judgment, acknowledging past pain, and showing empathy can help reopen doors that once seemed permanently closed. Rosie's experience reflects that idea. Instead of focusing only on the years they lost, she's choosing to appreciate the opportunity they have today. Life in the public eye. Being a celebrity doesn't protect anyone from personal struggles. In many ways, it can make them even harder. Every family disagreement risks becoming a headline. Every emotional moment can become public discussion. Yet Rosie chose to share this update herself. That decision allowed her to tell the story in her own words rather than letting speculation define the moment. Many public figures have spoken about the importance of protecting family relationships despite media attention. Rosie's latest comments remind us that behind every celebrity headline is a real family experiencing real emotions. Looking ahead, only Rosie and her daughter know what comes next. Neither has suggested that every challenge has disappeared. But the fact that meaningful communication has resumed offers hope. Relationships often grow one conversation at a time. One phone call leads to another. One visit becomes several. Small moments gradually build new memories. Whether this marks the beginning of a lasting reconciliation remains to be seen. But for Rosie, this recent conversation was clearly a milestone worth